Hey, shalom, family, at this time. May the peace of y'all be with each and every one of you brothers and sisters. We're going to be looking at Exodus chapter 20 at this time. We're dealing with wise counselors. Yes, we need wise counselors, brothers and sisters. It's very important. For when our community get started and we start gathering to that location, brothers and sisters, we're going to need order, yes, to build all the way home, brothers and sisters. And these are the things that all y'all want us to do, brothers and sisters. Want us to walk in one accord with each other. Want us to be in unity towards every word. Yes. His laws and prophecies. Yes, the word that he gave unto the prophets, brothers and sisters, that we must go by. That is our guide all the way back home, brothers and sisters, at this time. I want you to know these things, brothers and sisters. So through the inspiration of Yah, I put together 7 requirements, but all the requirements is based on the laws and prophecies of Yah. We must know them. And we must learn to respect them. We must teach them, brothers and sisters, even to guard the ways of Yah. Even to have order in our own community as we migrate together, unite, get organized, migrate together, dwell amongst each other. Yes, all the way home, brothers and sisters, because we're going to be dwelling among each other forever. And Abiyah said he's going to be in the midst of us forever, brothers and sisters. We at that door, we at the time that Abiyah said he's going to rise us up from out of the grave of exile, Ezekiel chapter 37. And he said he's going to put his ruach into us, his spirit. And we should rise up and go home, brothers and sisters. So we must do these things according to the laws of Yah. What I'm giving you is nothing that Moshe did not give unto our nation when they left out of Mizraim, today what we call Egypt. So I'm showing some of the base that we may come in unity, because as a nation, we must be organized. As a nation, we must be one. Even when we encounter other nations, brothers and sisters. Because it's an unwise and it's a foolish nation to be a nation, but don't know what name to identify the Creator as, and we're gonna be the chief nation of all the nations on earth. And they'll say, y'all don't even have yourself in order. Y'all don't even know the name of y'all one Creator. But with all the facts I have, and I'm gonna cover that in detail when I get into that requirement, when I get into talking about dealing with the name of the Creator. So we're going to go, but with this one, the number one requirement we're going to look at this time, and we're going to rehearse at this time, is Exodus chapter 20, verse 3 to 6. In verse 3, it reads right here. It says, you shall not make yourselves any idols. If you look this word up, you find multiple meanings under the word idols in Hebrew. Shemel, El. You can look into these things. Yes. So right here it says, don't make these idols. And images resembling animals, birds. See, idols are things people bow down to worship. An image are things that made, what are you going over in there, like a fish. So they make the images and bow down to worship, which we call idols. He said, you must never bow to an image. You see that? He said, you must never bow to an image or worship it in any way. For I am Yah, your Bara, and very possessive. And I would not share your affections with any other. They got God. See, they got God right here. Any other God, which is idols, images. See, if you look at any reliable source, the word God refers to idols, images. Creator is not. We're gonna get into that. He is not something that you bow down to worship as an image, as a God. It's right here. See, it say, you shall not make yourselves any. Let me go back up. And that you may worship no. They got other. See, they use this word right here, the word other. Gods, trying to insinuate, refer to the Creator is a God, a image, an idol, but he's not. Than me. So with that, depends on what translation you have, they word it a little different. With that, we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1 to 8. It's very important at this time, brothers and sisters, that you understand these things. This is what always got our people in trouble. Our people turn to El worship, Elohim worship, God worship. Elohim is plural for more than one deity. Right here, for one reads in Deuteronomy. It says, and now, O Yashael Yah, listen carefully to the laws I teach you, and obey them. If you want to live and enter into and possess the land given you by Yah your Barah, of your ancestors. And so do not add other laws or subtract from these. Just obey them. For they are from Yah your Barah, your Creator. So you have seen what Yah did to you at Baal Peor, where he destroyed many people for worshiping idols. See that? But all of you who were faithful to Yah, your Barah, are still alive today. So keep that in mind, brothers and sisters, as I go to verse 25 in chapter 4 of Deuteronomy to 40. It's like in the future, we at that time now, it's like in the future, when your children and grandchildren are born and you have been in the land a long time and you have defiled yourselves by making idols. You see this? And Yah, your Barah, is very angry because of your sin. Heaven and earth are witnesses that you shall be quickly destroyed from the land. See? Removed from the land, quickly destroyed from the land. Soon now you will cross the Jordan River and conquer that land, but your days there will be brief. You see that? You will then be utterly destroyed. It got Jehovah, but it's Yah will scatter you among the nation. You see that? Showing you we didn't even stay in that land for a long period of time. And you will be but few and numbered. He said, death far away. See, you will worship idols made from wood and stone, idols that neither see nor hear, nor eat nor smell, but you will also begin to search. You see that what we're doing now? To begin to search. The search been going on now. Search. So all of this was spoken to, in the past. All of these things that Abiyah showed Moshe came to pass. So you begin to search. So don't think it's strange. It was always there. Again, for Yah, your Barah, see our Creator, and you shall find Him when you search for Him with all your hearts and souls. See, those who don't know Yah, and why you don't find Yah, because you don't search with all your heart and soul. It said, when those bitter days have come upon you in the latter time. See, we're in that time, and you know, everybody know anything about this captivity is bitter. We've been harassed on every side, being killed in every manner of ways, defiled food. If you name it, that's evil and wicked that is going on among our people, it's done. It said, you will finally return to Yah, your Barah, and listen to what He tells you. See, showing you at this stage when you're searching, you're going to find, and now it's a message going out that you're going to listen to Yah. And don't you know when you listen to Yah, give you teachers that you hear to bring the word? Everybody not a teacher that say Yah. A lot of people don't have the heart after Yah. A lot of people don't even know Yah. You got to keep that in mind too. So right here, he said, and you, in the latter day time, you will finally return to Yah, your Barah, and listen to what He tells you. For Yah, your Barah, is merciful. He will not abandon you, nor destroy you, nor forget the promises He has made to your ancestors. In all history, going back to the time when Barah created man upon the earth, search from one end of the heavens to the other to see if you can find anything like this. An entire nation, you get that? An entire nation heard the voice of Barah speaking to it from fire. See how He spoke to it from fire. And the same thing, when you read this, think about, I'm wearing a veil and I'm speaking to you. I'm not Yah, but I'm saying, many people talk about my veil. Why are you speaking behind a veil? Yah spoke to a whole nation, speaking to it from fire, as you did. See? And live. Where else will you ever find other examples of Barah removing a nation from its slavery by sending terrible plagues, mighty miracles, war, and terror? Yet that is what Yah, your Barah, did for you in Egypt. It said right before your very eyes, He did these things so you would realize that Yah is Barah, and that there is no one else like Him. Let me keep reading. And He let you hear his voice instructing you from heaven, and he let you see his great pillar of fire upon the earth, and you even heard his words from the center of the fire. And it was because you love, it was because he loved your ancestors and chose to and chose to bless their descendants, that he personally brought you out from Egypt with a great display of power. He drove away other nations greater by far than you, and gave you their land as inheritance as it is today. This is your wonderful thought for the day of Yah is robbed both in heaven and down here upon the earth. And there is no bara other than him. It's that you must obey the laws that I will tell you today, so that all will be well with you and your children, and so that you will live forever in the land that Yah, your bara, is giving you. So keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. These words Abiyah gave to Moshe to give to the children of Yashael Yah before. So Abiyah say, change not, brothers and sisters. So I presented to you this first requirement, brothers and sisters, that is very important. You got to know these things. I gave you, look at the word idol, Hebrew number 457, and the word image, Hebrew number 6459. Brothers and sisters. These are things I hate, brothers and sisters. Idolatry, image worship. Worshiping somebody else other than him. That's why I gave you a list of names. Go to Facebook, you'll see the list of names that is acceptable titles and non-acceptable titles. And we need to learn to honor Yah, brothers and sisters, and move far away from idolatry worship. Because this council got to be wise and leading the people of Yah back to the ways of Yah, brothers and sisters. Because we have many unlearned ones among us. So we got to have a wise counsel, brothers and sisters, because in Proverbs 11 verse 14, I'm going to go there real quick. That is very important, because Scripture plainly tell you, well, multitude of wise counsel, there is safety. So you got to be wise. That means you got to be knowledgeable. Wise refer to having the knowledge of Yah. Yes, you got to know these things. You got to know the name of the Creator, brother. No ifs, ands, or buts. You got to know these things. It's right here. It says, without wise leadership, a nation is in trouble. But they got good, but as wise counselors, there is safety. So we got to have wise counselors. Yes, those who reverence Yah and love their nation. Yes. Remember Abiyah said it, and I read it. If we turn back to Yah with all of our heart and soul, you will find him. Yes. That means you will gain the knowledge of him. You will know his name. See, those who don't know his name have not diligently searched Abiyah yet. or neither did he reveal himself unto you yet. You got to know, brothers, without a shadow of a doubt. I got scriptures on these things where you'll know without the shadow of a doubt. So if you don't have this knowledge, you can obtain this knowledge. Because the council and those who are going to be on the council going to know all of these things, or they're not going to be on the council point blank. They can set up their own council, but it's going to be non-avoid, and they're going to see that. Y'all going to reject them. Because the council got to be on one accord. It'd be a foolish council that everybody on different pages. That's not even a council. That's a bunch of confusion. Just like a bunch of people have a council, just think you got 12 council members, and every council member got identify the creator with a different name. That's foolishness. They wouldn't know how to pray. What name we gonna go in today? Okay, your turn tomorrow. And then this one person say Yahweh. The other one gonna come and say Yahweh Shai. The next one gonna come and say Yahweh. Then the next one gonna come and say Yahweh. And then all of them will say, individually gonna say, oh, that's the name of the creator. That's a bunch of foolishness, brothers and sisters. That's not even establishing nothing on one accord. Y'all say he is one, and his name is one, brothers and sisters. Those who reject this, you automatically eliminate yourself from being considered as being a council member. Brothers and sisters. And that's a fact, brothers and sisters, because the council got to be on one accord. How can a council person, if you got two council people giving one person advice, and believe me, I was with a brother before. It was three of us talking. He said one thing, I'm saying another thing, and the guy just looking at us. Which one is it? I'm calling the creator by one title. He calling the creator by another title. Of course, he couldn't agree with me, and I couldn't agree with him. And we call ourselves giving somebody else some advice. I'm pretty sure that guy had to go away with confusion. I said I would never do that again, brothers and sisters. That's foolishness. We got to all know these things, brothers and sisters. The council got to be able to agree on the basic things of Yah, the basic. We got to be able to work together. The better we work together, the better off we be, and the better off the community will be all the way back home to Yah, back to the wilderness, to meet Yah for judgment. Remember, Yah said he can remove the rebels. Those who reject the laws and prophecies of Yah, he going to remove you. I'm telling you this now. I'm going to give it to you so plain that you're going to see the ways of Yah. Because everything I'm giving you is read in the laws and the prophecies of Yah. And that's why I say the first requirement, you got to know that we have no worship of idols and images. See, the images, what people make, become their idol, something they bow down and worship in place of the Creator, Yah. Because He is our only sovereign, He is our only Savior, our Redeemer. Brother, sister, you got to know that. So with that, that's all I have to say in this video. When I get everything all drawn up, you're going to see it, and everybody can get a copy, download a copy. When it be all laid out, all the rules. Yes, it's only 7, but all of them line up with the laws. It's encompassed all the laws of Yah. All the 7 rules represent the laws and prophecy of Yah, all of them. But these are some of the things I'm showing you is the basic we must know. And we must all agree on, brothers and sisters. So with that, that's all I have to say to the next video. Toda Yah.